We live, baby. We live.
Live. Let's do this.
Let's get on. Where we at? You never do what I tell you to do.
What?
I told you put stimulus rant. Look at Julie already here. Look at Pat. Man, they faster than us.
Hey, Julie. And who else?
Patrick.
Hey, Patrick.
Future Patreon, I'd like to say. Everybody share. Everybody share alike. I got my Go Puff on the way, man. Had to give me some supplies. Time snuck up on me. Let me send mine out.
I'm here.
Oh shit. Hold on. My bad.
What did you do?
Hit my phone. I'm back.
Let's see. What's cracking, guys? What's cracking?
Oh, Go Puff, 1 second.
Oh my gosh. Never prepared. I can't say nothing. I went and got a snack too, so.
Hey, look. I get Go Puff every episode, so they might be trying to. Mama Mendez!
Hi.
Look at Mama Mendez. Always, everybody be on your side, Joy. Nobody's ever on my side.
Because I am I would say I'm the producer of this podcast, and I know what I'm doing.
Whoa. Now you're kind of going too far.
No, you're going too far because you just put up an ad for something that's not paying us. Don't do that.
But hey, could be coming. Speak it into existence.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Hey, once this quarantine over, we about to be popping.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Because I'm still staying in the house.
That's true, Mama Mendez. You do be agreeing with me because we're the voice of reasons. The reasons that we're here. The reasons that we'll be here. I'm early with the song today, boy. That was early. That's the first 2 minutes.
This is why I have migraines every day.
Now you got migraines because you try to look at your screen without your glasses on. Tell the truth.
Shut up. Hi, Alexander. How are you?
Who is that? It's like I know that name.
You don't have to know who everybody is. Just say hello and welcome.
You got to watch out for the ops. I don't know why I know that name, though. I don't know why.
Thank you for joining us, Alexander.
Oh, that's T-Bag. What's going on, Alex? That's my boy. Man, that's my boy. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Ken. We
that's
already
the guy.
talked about.
Here's the thing. I'm going to tell the story. That's the guy.
Wait, before you tell the story, hold on a second.
Okay.
I've already talked about you screaming on the podcast. Why do you have to be so loud? This is why the audio gets jacked up.
Let me tell you something, because I'm black.
That has nothing to do with it. I'm not loud.
Shit.
Now continue. Tell your story.
Okay. Alex is the one who had us in that room for his teabag comment. Come sit there looking like, why do I know that last name? Thank you so much, Alex. Man, we miss you, bro. You need to come on back. I think he's a teacher now.
Nice.
But he worked with us a while back.
Kim, why don't you put your dog outside?
She's been outside all day.
You're a bad dog dad.
Man, let me tell you something about you and my dog. She putting on the fucking front for y'all. Because if she was here and that dog was out, she can't let the dog out. Let the dog out. He should not be in the cage.
True.
Now she want me to put him outside lonely.
Just until the podcast is over, because you don't have a door.
Okay, so we telling our business to the new people, huh?
If you guys missed the story about doors and Ken, go check out the last episode. Irresponsible. Julie, who is Doug?
Oh man.
Why do you have to make so much noise?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I'm old.
So you're just admitting it now. You're old, right?
Everyone knows that. That wasn't even a secret.
Yeah, right.
Margie, you gotta find Doug, man. I know
Who
I
is
had
Doug?
Man, I don't think we should tell the Doug story just yet, but we found out some things about Doug. We tell the Doug story, we're gonna need Billy here. We're gonna need Billy here. We're gonna need Margie here. We're gonna need Julie here. I know there was somebody else at the table, but we're gonna need to pull up the articles and everything. But this dude worked at Medtronic with us. He was in me, Julie's, and Margie's training class. That is a funny story. Margie, go find him and tell him, come on, share it with him. Damn, but does he know we know the story though? I don't know.
I need to brighten up my light. Hold on. Is that better?
Yes, there was a movie about Doug. An actual movie that I saw before I met Doug and did not know it was about him. He doesn't know, so we can't tell that story. But that's about 8 minutes in. Let me do the intros. The regulars are all here. We got Alex. He's here. That's my boy, man. He was my guy. He was my guy. But thank you for joining us, guys. This is another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping with Big Ken
and Joy the Queen. This is episode 10, guys. Can you believe it?
Number 10. We never thought we would make it this far.
I knew I was going places. I don't know about Ken.
Listen, I'm trying to be sentimental and you're trying to be mean.
My mama told me to do anything I wanted to do.
But you guys really do not really understand how appreciative I am of you guys who subscribe. I'm really appreciative of the patrons. We have 3. So please, I will be putting the Patreon link in the chat later, but I want to get some things under our belt first. But thank you again for subscribing. Alex, please subscribe. We're up to 64 subscribers. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all a little post-production conversations after we get off live. Me and Joya, as soon as we get off live, we always kind of call each other, or we'll send a quick text if we're not finna get off and get into something else. But I call her all the time and I say, Joya, I really cannot believe we have like 10 subscribers. Joya, I really can't believe we have 24 subscribers. Joya, we made 50 subscribers. Joey, we got one patron. Oh, Joey, we got 2 patrons. Now we got 3. 2 top tier patrons at that. And last night I was sitting there, we hit 60. And then between that conversation and today, we got 4 more subscribers. So thank you guys so much for dealing with us, dealing with me. We really, you don't understand. This was a long time coming for both of us separately, but then we came together and we made it happen. What's up, Joe? My boy Joe. Hey, he always in here. What's going on, baby? Thank you so much.
Hi, Joe. Thanks for joining us today. And just to add to what Kim was saying, we appreciate everything that you guys do. Like I said, don't worry about Kim. If you like me, continue to get people to subscribe, join the Patreon. Once the quarantine is over, we're gonna have a ton of extra content for you guys. It's gonna be so lit, and I can't wait for y'all to see it.
For sure, for sure. What's up, David? You right on time, baby. You're not late. You right on time. Nothing really popped out. We just thank everybody for subscribing to us, man. And you know, I can say this: all of these people here. Should I say what I always say? It's a lot of people from my side who watch every day and, you know, subscribe, even patrons, and you really get discouraged when the people you supposedly fuck with don't even fuck with you. You hit them up like, I ain't really into that. I ain't really, but you just really be looking like, damn, you can't even, you know what I'm saying? Just go look and hit a button. Even that people told me that we don't talk about nothing. They said that we don't talk about anything. And I just be like, oh, okay. This just
No,
ain't
you
me.
don't. You don't talk about anything. All you do is drink and yell. Nobody wants to hear that, Ken.
That's not true.
That's very true.
That's not true. That's further from the truth. But let's start this off with the recap of the Tiger King. We're going to revisit this for a brief moment because they played us. They laid around there and said, we're going to drop another episode. I wondered, like, how did they have an episode in the can thinking that we was going to, you know, tune back into it? So I was excited. They say one more episode dropping tomorrow. Yeah, well, it dropped yesterday. It wasn't shit. It was one washed up interviewer interviewing people, the people that were in the movie or whatever. And they was just saying how they think he deserved his 22 years and how he was crazy and how they loved the Tigers and Joe Exotica got what he deserved and things like that. It was basically 45 minutes of nothing. So if this is a spoiler, I apologize. But it ain't worth going to look at. It ain't no funny situations in it or nothing.
You're supposed to say spoiler alert before you start talking.
I was already too deep. I was too far gone. But I will say, what's Joe's boyfriend, his first husband's name?
I don't know. We'll just call him Snaggletooth.
Guess what? Can't call him that no more. Whole new grill.
Really?
Whole new pearly white grill. Look like a totally different person. Hey, everybody on there that didn't have no teeth, got teeth now. Oh, hey, girl, here's the thing. I didn't know that the young lady who had her arm ate off, she identifies as a man. Because in the interview,
I thought she said something like that on the first part.
I couldn't remember saying that, but I remember her saying, no, when he was introducing him, I was under the notion that she was a woman and she was identifying as a woman, but she goes, we're going to talk about the trainer who had his arm literally ripped off and he's going to tell us this. I'm like, that's a woman. And so then he went into it.
Hold on. We're not going to do this. If they choose to identify as a man, then we're going to call them a he.
But you did not let me preface what I was saying. There was a reason for me doing that.
Go ahead, get us canceled.
No, but what I'm saying is, you can't cancel me for my ignorance and what I assume. So, and this is a story. So he did it. And so then he goes into asking her the questions and this, that, and the other. And then he goes, how do you feel in the movie when they were referring to you as a she and you identify as a man? Because then he started saying he, and then he went into the story saying, yes, you actually identify as a man. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now can I transition to, he explained that he didn't bother him. It didn't bother him, because it was just for a moment. He was so caught up in the moment of filming that, it just blew by. But I was saying that to say, before I was rudely interrupted by my co-host, of why I was telling that story. Thank you, Joya.
Anything else you would like to add?
Hey, I kind of got so quiet, so you can go ahead and talk, because it seems like you got a lot to say today.
I was just correcting you. I need you to be politically correct and not offended.
It was a premise that I was putting together.
Well, you wouldn't get into the point fast enough. You tell these long, drawn-out stories, and then there's sometimes not even a point.
But the thing about it is this is a podcast and a conversation between me and you and our friends that are that are in here today. Patrick said Mercury retrograde is awesome.
Hey, it's the world tour, baby. Can't see the bottom. Hold on.
You got pants on? Make sure.
I got pants on. Shut the hell up.
Okay, because you know how you do your podcast.
World tour.
Hey, Joe, I'm not there yet. I'm not at here's the thing yet. I'm working on it. Joy, is there anything going on your side today? How was your day today? What's going on with you?
I worked.
Can I say something before you go forward? Guys, we produced this podcast 7:30-ish because Joya works a different schedule than I do. She gets off at 7, calls me at 7:15. We pre-production, argue, piss each other off for the moment, and then 7:30 we try to get on. But Joya, as soon as she gets off regular work, she comes and does the podcast on Mondays and Wednesdays. The weekend, we're waiting on me because I work the weekends till 3. But Joya does come as soon as she gets off to produce this content for you guys. I thank you.
You're welcome.
You got to disarm her, guys. That's how you got to get her. You got to disarm her.
Yes, Kimberly, we still argue during the podcast because Ken, he just doesn't know how to properly tell a story. There's a beginning, there's a climax, and there's an end point.
We're going to get you to tell the story, and we're going to see how your stories go compared to mine.
My stories are very quick and detailed. Nah, I can take you there.
You got to paint a picture. Take them on a ride.
So I didn't see the latest episode of The Tiger King. I haven't had a chance to. So Ken, is there anything other than someone identifying as male that caught your attention?
That's it.
Everything else,
it was nothing.
That doesn't make any sense. So you didn't get nothing out of it?
No, Joya, if you watch it, you're gonna be mad. It's just follow-up interviews. They could have did that. They could have been dropped that one.
I'll watch it later and find out myself. Because it
was a husband. It was a boy got his arm ripped off. The guy with no legs, the head trainer, the new owners, the husband and wife. They talked about the nanny who's this is a beautiful young lady or whatever. She doesn't look like a nanny type. And the guy in the cowboy hat whose stuff got burned down. They didn't even talk about that. They did not talk about the fire.
Okay.
It was a poorly done interview session.
Yeah, they probably just wanted to throw something up on Netflix.
Look, Margie said it was a waste of time.
The nanny done it? That's what you think, Julie?
Julie hasn't watched it because of the cats. But anything else on your side going on?
Oh, well, I have made some new friends. I like Twitch and gaming and all that stuff. I'm a really big game nerd, so I was watching a Twitch and then everybody was in the chat just talking and they were really, really cool. So we hopped on Discord, we all started like typing back and forth and then we just became friends and it was awesome. Like they're really, really cool people. And we even started like just feeding off of each other as far as being creatives about music and about art and different things like that. So they're very sweet people and I love them. I want to give them a shout out. So
are they paying us?
They're friends. They don't have to pay us, Ken.
I'm just messing with you. Nah, but tell them to please subscribe.
Yes.
All right, so this is going to be a very controversial situation. There's not going to be, okay, Julie asks, what is Twitch and Discord?
Well, Twitch is just a place that houses gamers. So if you game, you can actually game live and people can watch you play video games and comment. You can communicate with them that way. So it's pretty cool. Discord is kind of like a place where you can create your own chat rooms. You can do video chat, voice chat, or just regular text chats, and you create different rooms like channels. So if you want to talk to certain people about art, then you can make a channel for that, and then you can invite people and have your own little friend group, I guess. We might actually create a Discord for our podcast because it's also for creatives. It's probably only going to be available to our Patreon. So if you ever want to talk to us or ask us questions directly, then you can possibly go on the Discord to communicate.
She said it makes gaming a spectator sport.
Yep, exactly.
I never did understand that, man. My son one day, he was watching YouTube, or I really don't know what he was on, but it was some guy playing the game and explaining it and what he was doing. And I was like, why don't you just play the game? It's like, no, I like watching people play the game. But when I was coming up, it was like, you only got 2 controllers. And it was me and my 2 brothers. So we only got 2 controllers. Somebody got next. And I didn't like watching my brothers play the game and wait for my turn. I would like go find something to do and come, hey, y'all done yet so I can get on? So I just never really understood that. The thing about it is a lot of this stuff that's going on today is real old, but they with technology, they brought it back to be relevant. Like siblings been watching people play games forever.
Well, I'm talking about, hold on. God dang it. Sorry, y'all.
Somebody called you?
No.
The power of Zoom, guys. This is what we got to deal with during the quarantine. We're doing our best.
Okay, sorry about that. So the thing about Twitch for me is that if there's a new game that came out or if there's a game that I was interested in playing, I'm not going to spend my money and buy it until I see what the graphics look like. Are the handles really good on it? Are the characters good? Are there any story modes or are there any DLCs and things like that? So,
True. We're still stuck in the 2000s. But this is what we're here for, guys. Now, this may be an unpopular opinion. Had it to hear moment. And this is just my opinion because of the way I think. Now, a disclaimer. I don't think that I'm better than anyone. I am not the richest person in the world. I'm a regular dude. I'm not looking down on nobody. But as I pour my drink, can't say what it was, can't say what it is because Joya doesn't allow me to say name brands. But today, we're gonna do a subtopic of the coronavirus, them stimulus checks. They dropping today. I'm seeing all
they're
types
not
of
dropping. They're not dropping today because somebody I know got it yesterday. Direct deposit.
I'm seeing a lot of pending deposit. Like banks wouldn't even really do pending deposits and things like that. Erica's here right on time because she says it sounds like I'm about to look down on people. I'm not. I'm not gonna look down on anyone, but my thing is, and what bothers me, maybe I'm tripping, but sometimes we can broadcast the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? We all work. You're not posting your paycheck. You're not posting promotions. You're not posting your raises. And then now we get this one-time payment of $1,200, and now we have two sides. We have the ones who are the tax police that just like, hey, yeah, y'all running behind that money, but when the tax, y'all got to pay taxes on that and this, that, and the other. First of all, they're stupid. And secondly, we have the people who just, why y'all worried about the people getting the money? Y'all just need to get off your high horse and this, that, and the other, blase. They sound stupid. And then you got the people who just, like brag, I got my 2,200. I got my 1,200. I got my 3,400. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, we put so much energy into the weirdest stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, like, no, this, and then what happened to me, like, a couple of people hit me up asking me, did you get yours yet? No, I didn't get mine yet. Yeah, you get 34. I don't really know the numbers because you get married, filing, joint, get a certain type of money. Kids get a certain type of money, number of kids you got. So the numbers are from, 1,200, the lowest, to 24 and beyond with married and kids. But I'm just like, where is the constructiveness in this time? We all stuck in the house, and it's like, I just want my free money. Where the emergency food stamps? Where the stimulus checks? I'm really not. It goes hand in hand with people. I gotta buy up all the toilet paper. Let me get up early in the morning and stand in line to go to Walmart every day. Why you go every day? Just to go and be on social media and just go, they done restocked, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They done restocked. They got a little water. They give everybody a broadcast reporter now. And I'm sitting there like, golly, y'all the reason we're going to have to stay in the house another month. Because can't nobody sit still. So I'm trying to figure out, Joya, how you feel about the stimulus checks? Joya.
You done?
How you feel about the stimulus checks?
Oh, okay. Is it my turn now?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, I just kind of took a nap there, Ken. So I do want to say this. First things
Bobby's
first.
a subscriber. Thank you, Bobby. Never met you. Heard a lot about you, but I saw you. Maybe one day you was picking Julie up. I may have not spoke. I'm a very antisocial person. I apologize. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
That is Julie's common law husband.
Hey, nice. So I will say this. As long as your rant was and as drawn out as your rant was, it seems like you're putting more energy into it than these other people.
It's just my mental. I'm just like, here's the thing. There is what this rant comes from an area of our people putting energy into the weirdest things. You know what I'm saying? I understand people have their opinions and why they do things or whatever, but $1,200. What do you think these people are gonna do with it?
Whatever they want. Just like last episode, I said I am a firm believer of mind your damn business.
Yeah, but no, I understand that. But when you go to social media, these are your friends and family, and you just be like, man, why this and why that? Like I had a partner who we had went on a situation. Hopefully we can have him on one day or whatever. And we had kind of low-key had got into it one time because he had kind of brought himself down to a level to appease some people. And I was like, I said, bro, why you acting like that, man? You better than that. And he explained to me, he said, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. But that's just how I be. When I have my people, I just be wanting more. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody get their check and then go spin it up, you get $1,200 and you take it straight to Walmart and buy bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what my thing gonna be. Oh, I got my kids all the new J's that just dropped with my $1,200 stimulus check. I went and, put rims on my car, put tint on my car. You know what I'm saying? Instead of using this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The people that think like that, the only thing that you can do is try to talk to them, try to see what kind of sense that they have, and then back away from it. Because honestly, the people that I'm very close with and the people that I keep in my closest circle, they don't think like that. They're right. Grateful for what they're given. They're going to use it for what they can use it for, which is not just going to get Jordans or rims or anything like that. Maybe save it and put it in the bank for hard times or anything, something. Maybe it might even help them get ahead a little bit, because like I said before, a lot of people who went out to buy groceries and to get all of the stuff that they need for the quarantine, that was what they had left from their check. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So right, that might help them get back to where they were and things like that. So those people, I don't even think about them, because they put a negative connotation on certain groups of people, and especially Black people. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't pay attention to what those types of people are doing, because those aren't the people in my closest circles.
Right. I do understand that or whatever. But Eric, I do understand what you're saying or whatever, but I do understand it's to stimulate the economy, but you can stimulate the economy without bullshit. You know what I'm saying? $1,200 is not a lot of money, but I do understand that it's a lot of money for some people. Now, with that being said, when you it's not a measure of waste or want over need, it's about opportunity. You did not think about getting $1,200 in March due to this. And everyone says how they everyone has a vision of what they want to do to be better. But then when it comes time to have an opportunity, sometimes your gregariousness takes over. I was that way. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I put it like this: the people who are the ones talking about getting the rims and the Jordans and the new hair weaves and all of this stuff, those aren't the people that have goals. You have to understand that. Most of these people don't have goals. So they're not trying to use it to open a small business, or they're not trying to use it to pay off a debt, or they're not trying to use it to do things that will help them get ahead in the long run. They're just looking at it as a right here, right now thing.
Right.
So that, like I said, I don't even listen to those types of people because of the fact that they're not in my closest circle. They're not the people that's going to motivate me. They're not the people that are going to even think of positive things. You know what I'm saying? Because those same people are bickering between each other, like, you know, you don't need it, you don't deserve it, you got a job, I don't got no job, or whatever the case is. Those are the same people that are the crabs in the barrel that don't want to see other people get ahead because they don't want to get ahead.
Right. But so, you're not, Erica, you're not getting our point. I understand what you're saying, Erica, and what you believe we're saying is not what we're saying. What I'm saying is there's going to be a lot of people who, we never said black or white. I said people. There's going to be a lot of people who waste it. And it's just like, I hope that I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I hope people take this opportunity to, like Joya said, pay a debt, get into something, you know what I'm saying? To you know, this, that, to better themselves, because we know people who has gotten money and thrown it away. Like I said, I've thrown thousands of dollars away. Back when money wasn't a thing to me, I threw thousands of dollars away. I used to get, now 12, I'm gonna say this, I'm not on no fucking high horse at all, but $1,200 is not a lot of money to me. So I'm just gonna do things a little bit differently because of the way my life is set up. But I can say that I'd worked for the government for a little while, and it was disasters and things like that. And I worked a lot of hours, which brought in a lot of money. I was cashing $4,500, $5,000 checks and things like that. I'm 26, 27 years old. Guess what I did with it? Went straight to the strip club.
So I do want to just clarify some things, that it is not anti-Black. I grew up in a very rural city. It was very country, I guess you would say, and there were white people who didn't have any goals or didn't want to better themselves. There were Hispanic people that didn't have any goals or didn't want to better themselves, and there were Black people that didn't want to have any goals or better themselves. So it's not just Black. It's just people with the mentality of they think for right here, right now, and not for the future. That's what I'm saying. And ain't nothing wrong with getting rims or Jordans or a new hair weave or a new wardrobe or anything else that you want to get. But it's the point that if you have other things that money could go towards to help you get ahead and push forward, then I think the money should be spent on that first before you go out and get things that you want and not actually need. So that's the clarification on that. So.
But Erica, that was my dissertation into going into what I was saying. But I just said I can only speak for I'm all Black. I'm all Black, so our people. So I hope that our people don't do that.
Well, don't say our people.
There's
people
Mexicans,
with that mentality.
There's Mexicans in here. There's white people in here. but I'm just talking about my people because that's what I want to talk about. But what I'm saying is, I just hope that they don't do that. Like me and you went through the FEMA situation to where we went and seen these people blow that motherfucking money just to go back to the projects. We saw that. We have pictures of a Bentley sitting in front of a FEMA trailer. We have that picture. You know what I'm saying? Gold teeth tattoo.
You can speak for yourself because I already told you at the beginning of this podcast you were going to get us canceled because you don't know how to talk right. I'm just going to speak from my experience. I've seen people from all creeds, colors, backgrounds, history.
I already said this is going to be a rant. I've been putting that on Facebook. Stimulus check rant. That's what I've been saying. Stimulus check rant. And here's the thing. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I say a lot of outlandish things in this, that, and the other, whatever, because these are my opinions, and this is what I believe, and this is what I would hope for would change.
Okay, so hold on. Disclaimer. Ken's point of view does not reflect my point of view.
That's a fact. And that's
you want common sense, ask me questions. You want whatever that is, ask him a question.
Nah, man. The thing about this is, I'm gonna say this about myself. Anybody can say whatever they want to say about me, but at the end of the day, when I talk to people, I want the best out of them. I want to, even if you don't believe in yourself, I'll believe in you and say, you know what, you can do this, or you can do that, or do you need help doing this? Because I'd like to be a part of that. Right or wrong, Joya? Right. I'm saying I've never just been a reckless motherfucker to just be talking. Have you ever heard me talk down to anybody? Like them or not, have you ever heard me talk down?
I can't recall.
So I'm like, it is. When I walk down your aisle and those two young people that sit at the end of your row, it's all encouragement, telling them how I fell and bumped my head to let them know 22 and 20 something, or no, 20 and 20 something. Look, get your money, save, get your credit right. You're not going to be young forever. Don't be 38 like me. You've heard me tell these people this.
Right, but there's one thing, like, you always have to realize, Ken, you can only talk to people so much. You still have to let people make their own decisions and live their own lives and bump their own heads so that way they'll remember and actually learn.
I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to change anybody's point of view. I'm just saying I hope and I don't pray that it's just done right. Like, okay, you posted the 12. What you gonna do? Is you gonna get your $1,200? Easter just passed crawfish season. Is you about to buy crawfish for the hood? You about to party every weekend? You know what I'm saying? That goes back, that even takes me to Easter when people was having Easter parties. We're gonna be in the house another year. Because don't nobody know how to stay the fuck home. They finna get these $1,200 and they about to run to these stoves.
And that's their right and obligation if they wanted to do this. Their prerogative. You know what I'm saying?
It's the way I want to live. It's my prerogative. Ooh.
Can you stop saying it? Finish my point, please. Thank you. All I'm saying is that is their prerogative. Is they can do what they want to do with that money.
I just said that in that lyric. You said it after you said it. After you.
Can I finish? They can do what they want to do with the money. The only thing is my opinion of what I'm going to do with mine doesn't reflect on what they're going to do with theirs. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm
not disagreeing with you.
Right, but you can't not fault them for wanting to do what they want to do.
I'm not faulting anyone everyone, let me start my sentence over again. I hope that they do the right thing.
But who's to say what's the right thing?
You understand what I'm saying?
You don't know that.
No, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Joy, would you be disappointed in me if I took my $1,200 and just fucking blew it?
No, because that's not.
No, Joy, don't lie. No, this is the truth.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Here's the thing. F this podcast stuff. If I got $1,200 and you know me and you know a lot about me, F this podcast stuff. I'm asking you, if I took $1,200 and you know my situation, you know a lot of my situation. If I took $1,200 and bought some bullshit, you would be so disappointed in me. That's not true. Because I'll say this for me. If you got $1,200 and you just did something ridiculous, I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Why though? Why?
Because I want the best for everybody that I know. Not saying that whatever they do with their money is the worst, but I'm just sitting there like, bruh, there's so much more.
But listen to this though. This is what I have to say.
So if I took $1,200 and went got a face tattoo, you'll be like, man, that's neat.
I would be like, it's your money. I can't tell you
what I'm saying, but I understand that. But what I'm saying is, in the back of your mind, you wouldn't just be like, man, this dude done went and put a tattoo on his fucking face.
So that's your face, is your money.
But then you can't even call yourself.
No, you had enough time to talk. Let me finish. So if you went and spent your money on some bullshit, the only thing that I can tell you is good luck. Don't ask me for shit. That was your money and you had an opportunity to do what you wanted to do with it and you decided to get a face tattoo. Fine. That's not my business. That's your money. Why am I even in your pockets? As a friend, why am I counting your money?
No, you're not counting my money. Well, I guess I'm a different type of friend. That's all I'm saying. Because if one of my people went and say, man, I got my stimulus money, went and got a tattoo on my face, you know what I'm gonna say? You was a stupid motherfucker.
But then now you're judging someone.
No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging anyone and I'm not doing anything. What I'm telling him is, as your friend, I believe you's a stupid motherfucker.
So if someone gets a face tattoo with their stimulus check and you look at them and call them stupid, that is a judgment. You're saying that they're stupid for spending their money on something. That's judging someone. They can do whatever they want.
We're gonna go to another, we're gonna segue to another fucking topic. Fake ass motherfucking friends. If you sit here and let me run myself in the goddamn dirt, you is not my fucking friend. That's just the God's honest truth. If you can sit there and let me keep doing stupid shit and let me keep coming around you, you are not my friend.
Let me say something.
A friend should be able to tell a friend. Joe say, I've heard. Can't say that.
Yeah, let me tell you something, okay? As a friend, how many friends have come to you before they did dumb shit? They always come to you after, right?
No,
after.
No, I've had friends who come to me and they go, here's the thing. I'm the friend that's gonna tell you the truth. People come to me because they're gonna say, man, Ken, I'm thinking about doing this. What you think? And you know what I'm gonna say? I think that's a bad idea.
Not every time somebody does some dumb shit, they're gonna ask somebody first, because deep down in their heart, they know that shit is dumb and they know what answer they're gonna get. So they're not gonna come to you until after to show it off, especially a face tag.
Here's the thing. I don't have friends who do dumb shit. I don't really have that many friends. But I'll tell you this. Joe been knowing me 10, 8, 9 years. I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I don't care if you stop being my friend. I'm going to tell you, bro, that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I'm going to say this. You can do what you want to do, but I wouldn't have did that. Maybe you could have. But then one time, too, is I'm a lot older. Not a lot older, but I'm normally the older friend. So I tell them, like, nah, that was dumb. If you can go get your money back and do this, maybe you might want to try to, I'm not telling you what to do, but you might want to try to do it this way. Now, I said that to say, I've done a lot of dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? But I live with my mistakes and I try to fix them on my own. Yes, I had a problem in the strip club. Yes, I had a problem in the mall. Yes, I had a problem with, really throwing money, thinking I was that dude. I've done that, but now it's just like, no, let's not do that. I've done all that. So I can see somebody being stupid a mile away because I came from a stupid place. You see what I'm saying? You thinking that you doing this because this makes you feel good. Because you got something lacking in your life. That's why you doing this. And I'm talking about men. I'm not even talking about women because I don't have, I try to uplift women and stuff. I'm talking about my partners. Just like, bro, don't do nothing stupid.
It's safe to say that men, and I might get a lot of backlash for this, but it's safe to say that men do a lot more stupid stuff than women. And let me finish.
But it's for the sake of women.
No, it's not.
No, let me do this to impress this.
Let me finish. So when you were saying about the friends, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't come to you after they've done some dumb stuff until it already happens. Now, if a friend comes to me and says, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, what do you think? I'm gonna be like, I don't think it's a good idea, but do you? You can't tell people how to live their lives. They gotta bump their heads.
I'm not telling nobody. I'm not telling. Look, a lot of my friends are 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and then it jumps to 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Now I try to tell my young friends, like, I done been 27. You ain't never been 38. You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell them, and even Mama Susan in here, she be getting on our butt sometime because, Julie, you're not 22. Mama Susan be getting on us sometimes because I ain't never been 53. She's been 38. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes she'll come pop us in the back of the head. That was real dumb what you did, Ken. That was real dumb what you did, so-and-so. Why did you do that? Don't make me get on you. And you got to take that. But there's a lot of people who can't take that.
But that proves my point. That's after the fact. You've already done this dumb stuff.
Mama Susan
you get popped and you learn your lesson.
No, Mama Susan is the mother of the football team, so she's in the stands, so she can't really get to us until after the game. She can't come on the field. If she could do it right then, oh, believe you me, we can hear her in the stands.
I mean, it's just like raising children. You don't spank them before they do something dumb.
Depends on what household you're in.
Okay, a normal functioning household.
I'm about to smack you because you look like you're about to do something.
A normal functioning household, you get the punishment after you already done the stuff. That's more than likely how people work, right?
True.
Okay, then. So I don't care if it's your friend, your family, whoever the case is, if they run something by me in the beginning before they do something dumb, I'll be like, it's probably not a good idea. And this, that, and the other, this might be the consequence of what you're about to do. But do you if you want to do you, because you can't tell people how to live their life. Sometimes you can tell them and tell them and tell them, but until they fall on their ass or fall on their face, they're not going to learn the lesson anyway. They're still going to want to do it.
Yeah. But I don't have a lot of friends anyway. I don't have a lot of people that I consider friends anyway. So my circle is extremely small, but I can say that my friends, before they do something, it depends on what it is. I'm just saying, they do what they want to do. But sometimes I can say, and even them, I say, man, I'm thinking about doing this, or I'm thinking about doing that. I'll hit them up because they're a level head for me. So they'll just say, man, go with your move. Or they be like, have you done the research? Have you done this? Have you done that? I'll be like, not really. Maybe you might want to do that. Even like when I turned 30 years old, I called my partner who had turned 30 and asked him, I said, I'm on 20% on my phone. I don't know why it's not charging. But I called and asked him, I said, man, I turned 30. What do I do? I had never been 30 before, so I called and asked him, what, you froze, what's up?
Hold on, I'm trying to make sure mine's charging right now.
I can't even see.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm back charging. I'm back.
Okay. So
if it get to 10%, then I don't know. But you see what I'm saying? I called him and asked him. I said, man, what do I do now? You know what I'm saying? Because I had never been, like I said, I'd never been 30 before. So
so here's the thing.
Oh, no, here's the thing. You're taking my lines now? That's my Joe, she took my line, man. Joe, here's the thing, huh? Okay.
So here's what I feel about it. Stimulus check, people can do what they want to do with it. As friends, as family, the only thing that we can do, like you said, is hope that they're going to do what needs to be done. And that's per everyone's situation, their own personal situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say everybody should just do this or do that. For me personally, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do with mine. Right. For everybody else, they're going to do what they say they're going to do with theirs. If they're going to do something dumb, 9 times out of 10, you can't talk anybody out of doing anything that they have their mindset on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people are going to spend it the way they want to spend it. We shouldn't be judging them for it, even though it may be dumb or not. People got to learn their lesson. True. Not saying they're going to do something bad, or not saying that buying certain things is bad. If they can afford it and that's what they want to spend their money on, then that's fine. Like I said, I'm a firm believer of mind your damn business.
Yeah, but if you can stop a train wreck, why not? If you can, I had a tear moment because my tongue got lazy. It was bigger than my. If you can stop a train wreck, why not? I agree with you wholeheartedly. And this rant wasn't even saying this, that, and the other. There's a lot of layers to this rant as it pertains to things that I see. That's why the name of this podcast is Maybe I'm Tripping. But, maybe I'm tripping, but we put our energy in the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, honestly, I feel like you're putting more energy just by thinking about it. I'm not thinking about.
But this type of stuff that bothers me. Things bother me.
Yeah, but I'm not worrying about what other people are going to spend their stimulus check on, because I already have in my head my idea of what I want to do with mine. But it wasn't
even that. It wasn't even that. It kind of boiled down to. Now tell me if I'm wrong, Joya.
It boiled down to you being racist towards your own people.
No, not that. Come on, please. I'm blacker than black, and I'm black power, everything. I bank black. Calm down. But what I'm saying is how it's like we gotta be first. I gotta post that I'm getting mine, or I'm this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying? And not even to the stimulus check, is to just, I got the J's. I went and seen the movie first.
But you know how it is. Like growing up, for someone who has never had anything, or someone who's not grateful for getting new things, because I was always taught to be appreciative. When my parents had money to get us the things that we wanted, we were appreciative about it. We didn't have to go tell anybody, oh, I got some new shoes, or I got new clothes, or whatever the case was. We were just grateful that we could get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I was raised. Now, other people aren't raised like that. They aren't brought up like that. They have to brag because they finally got something new that they wanted to get. Not everybody's like that. A lot of people just like to show off what they have sometimes, which, you know, not everybody agrees with that. So that's why I say, like, don't let it bother you, because those are those type.
Here's the thing. I'm totally unbothered. But I'm just like the podcast say, man, maybe I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like, maybe I'm tripping. Like, I get consumed in my own thoughts to where it's just like why? Even when, I'm gonna tell you something, I'm really holding back words, but what I'm saying is, even when I do something, I gotta check I'm like, man, what you did that for? Why you not like them? So why you acting like them? Why you move to the beat of your own drum? Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with sheep and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I check myself, and I try to figure out why people don't have that level of consciousness to say, man, I'm tripping.
I agree with
that's where I'm at with it. But the stimulus check was kind of a trigger. I'm not telling nobody.
Read the comment from K. Alexander 8607. That's exactly what I agree upon. Nobody needs to know your business. Some people just have to put their business out there.
Right.
Know what they're gonna spend the money on in the first place. And I feel like it's none of our business. So I'm not gonna listen to them because I don't really care. It's not my business. My business is what goes on in my house and what I spend my money on, because they're not gonna help me. You know what I'm saying?
Julie's so stupid. But that's where I'm at with it or whatever. But I have a disclaimer. This is all for content. But it's just how I think and how I feel. It's just like, I just don't understand why we do that.
Don't say we.
True, because the people gonna come for me. They gonna come.
We. Never group everybody as a whole. Okay, and I'll be honest. I always tell people I don't like humans.
I don't like humans either. They're the weirdest. Humans are dumb.
People are trash.
Huh? Humans are trash. Patrick got something to go for.
Stop yelling over me. I'm trying to get my point out. Thank you.
What I'm saying, kicking in.
Calm down, because you starting to yell.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, humans are trash because of the fact that I feel like they do weird stuff, like you said it, and the more you try to understand how certain people think and why certain people do the things that they do, the more you're going to get confused. And that's why I say, just get it out of your head, Kim, because you'll never know. No matter how hard you think about it, no matter how many times you ask yourself why, no matter how many times you question whatever they got going on, you're never going to figure it out. All you're going to do is stress yourself out to try to figure it out. And you don't want that. So just leave it alone.
Yeah. But I understand that or whatever. And that's what most of my people tell me is, Ken, don't let it bother you, whatever. But even besides when Joya says I'm cussing people out at work and doing what I'm doing, yes, I normally have my headphones in, but a lot of times I don't have the music playing. And if anyone, let me see, we're both watching, so we got 9 people watching right now.
I show 12.
But 2 of them are ours or us.
Well, then that would be 10.
Well, I got 11 showing me. But if you could sometimes walk around when we get out of quarantine, when we really get out of quarantine, if you just headphones or not, just walk around the mall or an HEB or anywhere where there's a large gathering of people and just listen to the stupid shit they say. And or you will just see somebody like, why did you just do that? That's most of my what goes on in my head. When people see me walking around mugging and looking, usually I'm adding up my bills, thinking about how I'm gonna rob Peter to pay Paul to get ahead, and I'm listening to the crazy stuff that people say. And that stuff I just be like, what's wrong with me?
Nothing's wrong.
There has to be something wrong with me.
No, there's a lot of people that think like that. I think what it is that you might think too far into it, because everybody, I agree with Susan.
That's Mama Susan. That's Mama Susan.
I agree with Mama Susan, where she says that it has nothing to do with you, but it doesn't mean I don't get an opinion. You can have an opinion. I have an opinion. Ken has an opinion. If I didn't have an opinion or he didn't have one, we wouldn't be doing a podcast, because our job is to talk about the opinions that we have on different topics. So you're entitled to have an opinion. I think what it is that some people may they may take it too personally or think too far into it. Me, I give my opinion and I just go on about my life, because it's not helping me dwelling on that. You know what I'm saying?
But, yeah, I understand that. But like, it's only for a moment. I don't let it consume me. Like even this topic today, it's not consuming me. I just felt it would be great content today. But I'm sitting there. Here's the thing. Joya knows me, so she knows I'm befuddled. She knows I am, and I'm low-key bothered until we get off the camera. But I'm drinking, so my mind's going a mile a minute. But it's like, what's wrong? I said all of what I said about this entire live to say, what's wrong with me? Why can't I be a sheep? Why don't I think the most rudimentary things, or why am I not excited about the slightest of things? You know what I'm saying? Why is something wrong with me? You know what I'm saying?
So there's two sayings that I carry with me every single day when I feel like I'm overthinking things, or when I feel like I don't understand things that other people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, there are sheep, and then yes, there are people who also think for themselves. Now, I was always told that, for one, I never want to be a lion. I want to be a wolf, because you never see a lion or a wolf in a zoo.
In a circus either. That's my shit. You never seen a wolf in a circus.
Right. Now, there's also another thing that
I found that out about you. We got something in common.
There's also another thing that I always carry with me, and it says a black sheep doesn't need a shepherd.
That's true. Now that's a deeper topic now when you're talking about sheep and shepherds now. That's another topic now.
So all I'm saying is this. I think about it, I give my opinion on it, but then I also kind of not necessarily pat myself on the back, but like, man, I'm glad I'm not a part of that. You want to feel good about being an independent thinker. Like, because when shit hits the fan, you know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, like, I get my stimulus check, right?
Right.
And I just go out and blow it. Like, I just start
on wigs, all types of wigs. You want the short wig, you want the long wig, you want the red wig, you want the blue wig, you want the ice wig, because you was an ice queen on one of your photo shoots. Now, if you sat here and took $1,200 and bought 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 wigs, you know what I'm gonna tell you, Joya? You's a stupid motherfucker.
And you know what I'm gonna say?
What you gonna say?
Too late. I already bought it.
I'll find a way to get them shipped back.
You can't tell me what to do, but what my point
That was all jokes. I just wanted to make a joke.
I do like wigs though.
Yeah, you do. Go and pat it. Don't scratch it. Pat it. Pat.
No. Patting don't even do nothing but make you look dumb.
I be patting the shit out of mine. Listen, y'all, I'm not okay. I ain't got a haircut in over a month. I ain't had a retwist in over a month. I'm not okay.
Thank you, Margie. Thank you, Margie. She says, I would be more mad if someone wasn't social distancing than if they were spending their money online. Like I said, if it doesn't affect me, I don't care.
Here's the thing. Let's talk about Margie and this money online. Where my boy Pat at? Pat don't want her buying nothing nowhere. We not buying the Tiger King nail suite, okay? You're not finna put Joe Exotica on your nails, Margie. I see your social media.
It's Joe Exotic, not Exotica. You said that like 6 times. I'm sorry. I just had to correct you.
Margie, Pat isn't the boss of me. When my boy Pat get done getting your wine, we gonna talk to him. He should be on this. Hey, Margie, are y'all watching us on the TV? Have y'all put us on the TV? I've heard Margie say Pat's not the boss of me. Who is Kay Alexander? Is that, I don't know who that is. Kay Alexander, who's that? But no, said that to say, man, this has been, oh, what's up, Keith? What's up, Keith? Keith, my boy, Keith. Y'all know nothing about that Keith shit.
Kim,
man, hey, we need Keith. We need Ron. Margie, boy, we'll go at it up in here, boy. We need to get all them on because they all all sat in a certain area and we would all do race relations.
Ken, we need to start wrapping this up. Let's go. Finish your topic. Finish your point.
I'm actually done with my point. And here's the thing. You're reading my mind because I was already thinking, yes, we've made 72 minutes. We need to wrap this thing up or whatever. But what I want to do and I want to say in closing, I just sometimes need to get things off of my chest. And I'm not judging anyone in what they do with their money. I just hope they do the best with their money, but they can do what they want to do with their money. And I just wanted to talk about it today. We drop Monday, Wednesdays, and weekends. So this was a topic that kind of hit me. It's been a slow week, man, with quarantine. I've been in the house a month. How long have you been in the house?
Probably longer than that.
Not true, because I was on vacation. Because we dropped our first we recorded our first podcast March 15th. It's April 13th now. I was on vacation. So we've been in here a month. So news is kind of slow and that kind of triggered me today, but in no way am I judging, looking down on anyone. I just hope we can do the best with the small blessing that has been put upon us. That's it.
That's your point. Back to my point. I just want to summarize, guys. What I said I'm going to do with my money is not what I expect everybody to do.
Yes.
For one, I don't care. And for two, good for you.
Here's the thing. Joy's
if it doesn't affect me, I'm not really worried about it. I'm not going to judge you. I might have an opinion. I might rant a little bit about it. But at the end of the day, you ain't taking that $1,200 out of my bank account. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but I mean, I just really don't care.
True. But guys, that has been another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping, Quarantine, Stimulus Talk, episode 10 for my Spanish speakers, folks.
Why are my hands
Episode, I don't know. But thank you again for joining us. My name is Big Ken.
And I'm Joy the Queen. Thank you guys again for joining us. Maybe I'm Tripping podcast. We'll have another one on the way Wednesday.
I
and
swear to
Friday.
God, I'll be thinking I want my closing to be done, but Joya always finds a way to put another closing behind my closing.
I wasn't done. You just interrupted me. I wanted to say,
I had kind of, when you said Joya the Queen, it was time for you to cut it off.
Go hit that like, subscribe, share the video, make sure you hit the bell so you know when we go live and get the notification. Check out our
My boy Zachary Wynn, where you been at, baby? Why you ain't say nothing, Zach? Come on, man. Come on, little bro.
I love you, little brother, mom, dad, if y'all are watching. I love y'all. Thank you for raising me to think independently and to be frugal.
Here we go.
And to appreciate all the things that I get, because you taught me not to be a jerk.
Oh, that's a lie. Now, they might not taught you to be a jerk, but you a jerk. Say we're streaming it in Discord. What does that mean?
Oh, he's watching it live in Discord.
What does that mean?
I told you Discord is for video, phone, chat.
So he got our video in there?
No, Ken. I'll go into detail.
I'm old. I don't know.
On that note, I'm not gonna judge him for being old. I'm gonna teach him. If he doesn't learn, that ain't my business. Again.
Hey guys, thank you so much for coming in. Like Joya said, please share, like, subscribe, Patreon. He said they were curious. Zach, put us in there. Tell them to subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. Please help us out.
Okay, so what he's doing, and I know what he's doing. What he's doing is that his friends, you have chat, like group chats in Discord. So he's probably streaming it to Discord so his friends can watch it with him all together.
Oh, so they're in there, they're watching us too.
Yeah, he said they were curious.
Okay, cool. Zach, thank you so much. Listen, I'm an old man.
His name is not Zach, it's Jay.
I don't care. His name is Zachary Wynn on this thing here. You heard me? Listen, I'll be on the Twitter.
Okay, so
I'll be on the Facebook. I'm not on. No, listen.
Like my gamer tag is the Lazy Cajun. Okay, people don't call me Lazy Cajun.
Julie says she needs a refresher on Discord too. Listen, the Twitters, the Instagrams, and the Facebooks, I don't listen. I played Nintendo, the original one. We didn't have YouTube in my day, Discord, streaming. This is all, I'm old. Thank you, Zach.
Ken played Nintendo, the board game.
Zach, get the sister. But thank you so much. Zach, if you could please tell your friends, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm begging them. I don't care. I'll get down on my knee. Damn, she said no audio. You sure? Atari. But guys, hit that notification button too. If you're a subscriber, hit that notification button so you know when we drop these lives, because we're probably gonna be here for another 2-3 weeks. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been another episode of Maybe I'm Tripping with Big Ken.
And Joy of the Queen. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Again, Ken's opinions do not reflect on anything that I got going
Why
on.
can't she just let me close the video? Why? Oh, shoot.